Hey everybody, so we are here at the Chestnut Street Log House. This is emblematic of what the entire town here would have all been, these type of log houses. These are German. You can tell that by the fireplace is always in the center of a German log house, whereas an English log house would have them on the ends. This is how they heated their homes, that type of thing. George Stites was the founder of Lebanon. At that time, it would have been called Stites. You also had, we visited Light's Fort. That is on the northern part of Lebanon. The Light family, or the Light, the L-E-I-C-H-T, they built that, and they sort of were in the northern part of Lebanon. They were both at like different areas of these creeks, because that's how towns usually got formed. But George Stites would have bought a whole slew of land from like the Penn brothers, and then he would have laid it out, and this is where the town would have started to be laid out. Stites, as it was known then, and then you had Hebron, which we visited, the Hebron Moravian Cemetery. They were sort of competing for which town would wind up being the big town, and ultimately Lebanon or Stites won out. But this is what you would have seen throughout this entire street, all throughout this town, is a lot of the people, there were stone houses. If you were like a merchant or somebody of wealth, you would have that, or for the common people, you would have had the stone foundation and then the log house, because that was what was readily available. And this would have been from mid-1700s, 1780s, so French and Indian War, American Revolutionary War period. So we're going to check this out. You're going to actually get to see the Preservation Trust of Lebanon County. They're the ones that preserve this and do such a phenomenal job, and this is preserved because of them and their efforts. Otherwise, something like this of such historical significance would not be here. And you actually get to see inside this home what a home would have looked like in that colonial era. And like I said, this was emblematic of what you would have seen up and down this street. These are the homes that people would have had. We visited the outside, we have not visited the inside yet, so this is just a tremendous pleasure and a privilege. This is also on the National Registry of Historic Places, and that makes it that it's preserved, so nothing can happen to it. And once again, the Historic Preservation Trust of Lebanon County, they're the ones that preserve this, and this wouldn't be here if it wasn't for their efforts. So let's go inside, everybody.
This straw, I said, it's like, no, this is not straw. This here is what you call flax.
Okay.
And what they do, they take a wire brush and take it and stroke it, get all the fiber out, and spin it on a wheel like they do to shape the straw.
Yeah.
And it gets be like this.
Wow.
And they do that, make the fiber like that. Yeah. And that's how they do it. They make their clothing.
Yeah.
Because they don't go to like a Walmart, Target, or
yeah, you had to
whatever.
Be ingenious and using what you could to make what you needed.
They don't go and buy the clothes. They go and make all the clothes, which a pair of socks.
Yeah.
It takes nearly 2 months.
Oh yeah.
To make a pair of socks.
Mm-hmm.
They have make all their clothing.
Yeah.
They don't go to somewhere.
And then they had like one or two pairs of things, and that was it.
Exactly.
And you made it last. You fixed it.
They go and make all their clothing back there.
Yep.
Like in George Stites' time back in
1700s.
1700, back in there, where they did not have electric, where back there we say they didn't have TVs, computers. That we just have the candles in the window to make it look like they have electric, but here they just have candles when they did.
That would be a candle maker there, correct?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this here is what you call a Betty.
Okay.
And that you put the oil in here, light the end here, and that they use this to go upstairs to bed.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's neat.
When they have to go upstairs to bed.
That would have been their technology of the day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
and they took the parents told them to use all the candles very sparingly.
Oh yeah.
It takes quite a while
Yeah.
to spare to make the clothing. Just like the clothing, it takes a long time to make these candles. And it's very interesting. This here is my favorite. All this broken stuff here.
Pottery.
It's not.
Wow.
They keep all this stuff, and this stuff here is found
On the property.
is found in like now the outhouse.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because they would throw all that down in there.
Exactly.
Yeah. That was their trash pit.
When they made like the outhouse back then, the Boy Scout, he was having a ball. He bought his metal detector, and when he was digging that, he found a lot of the artifacts too.
Wow. You can see here, look at the intricacy of that one. That is just impressive. With the little people, like the paint, like that's all handcrafted. Like they did all that. It's like nuts.
Exactly. This here is my favorite. When I started doing this,
Yeah.
I love this display here.
Yeah.
Out of most of this, I love this display here.
So this one over here, this one would have been 1830 to 1845, and that's just stunning to me. You can see the people, and then I guess it's a peacock there on the other piece. That'd be a peacock, and then this is actually Commodore McDonough's Victory, Lake Champlain. That was 1814 to 1830. I think the plate was circa 1818. And like all this would be English.
This here is all my favorite displays.
Yeah, this is stunning, and this was all like he had said. You know, if you let stuff break, you throw it down in the outhouse. That was your trash disposal.
Exactly.
So you go down in there, you can find.
This here is my favorite, like the broken dowel head.
Yeah.
Up here, and
Oh wow.
all the plates and whatnot here.
Yeah, like there you can see is a piece of doll head, probably German. Wow. That's stunning.
This here, doing this,
really
I
neat.
just love this, seeing these displays here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When I started doing this, I think 10 years or so,
Okay.
I fell in love.
Yeah.
And we're not sure
Imagine what it would have looked like when it was complete.
exactly.
Like wow.
And we're not sure. There's one upstairs,
Yeah.
but we're not sure. This window here, that's called the spirit window.
Okay.
And what we mean by that, when the old folks pass away,
Yeah.
their soul floats up in heaven.
Yeah.
That's why that's called the spirit window.
Oh, that's nice. I've never even heard of this. That's the spirit window. He just explained what the tradition was with that. And when they passed away, their spirit would go up to heaven through that window. That's extraordinary. You see the beams. Let's go over here.
Long structure. We can't say county because there are some.
This here is the stove I was telling you about.
Yeah.
It's not the real stove that should be here.
It'd be more of the
That
steeple.
would be the shoved-in fireplace.
Yeah.
That would be here.
So he said this was
There wouldn't be much in here. This would be a large
What you see here is
large
parents' bedroom.
group that would be here. You would have
Parents' bedroom.
like a
Fancy room.
dining area, large table. You would have,
So this in essence would be the family room.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. You would have maybe the benches.
Probably where they would have done a lot of the like their sewing and stuff like that, and like make
Exactly.
yeah,
You would
because
have like the doom.
Mhm.
You would have the spinning wheel. Like you see all the holes here. We had
Yeah.
pegs in to hang their jacket stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
When we did this, we didn't know what these lines were here were for.
Yeah.
We had an appraiser here. You guys I know exactly what this is. He goes, you do? He goes, well, like, so tell us. Well, where'd they store all, like, the blankets and stuff?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. A chest.
Oh yeah.
It's chest. So that's what that is. One of those old time chests.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what the chip was here for.
Yeah.
When they opened the lid,
Yeah.
it didn't bang up all this
The wall. Yeah.
molding
Yeah.
and that. And that's, this here is how you make it. It's all mud, lime, horsehair grass.
Yeah. To keep it together.
With everything.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see here how it's put in with the stone.
Yeah, you can see the stone here, and then they would add horsehair and all that. So you can see some of the fibers here, and that's how it stuck together and stayed together.
And when they do it, it's either out of a trowel, or a lot of times people take it with their hands and just smack it
In there.
in.
Yeah. No, I tell you, they were ingenious.
We looked into one of those chests from an auction, and what he said, it's over $5,000 just for one of those old type chests.
Yeah.
With these windows, knocking on wood, we didn't have one place since 18 something or so, but we had to send it over to like North Carolina or somewhere to get one made.
Yeah.
When here we have a guy that's on the board that does stained glass things, so we make make them.
Yeah.
But here, same thing with the molding. If we have one original, we can make a duplicate.
Oh yeah.
From here.
You can all see how the glass. This is how the original glass would have been when they rolled it out. It has all the imperfections in there, but that's the old style glass. It sort of has that odd look to it, but that's how they made glass back then. Very, very neat. All this all was by hand. It was skills and crafts that are still around to a degree, but very, very few people understand the skill and talent that went through to just do something simple. You say, oh, it's simple. No, it wasn't. It is extraordinary skill that took to make these things. And it's still here, right here in Lebanon, Pennsylvania.